All right, Betsy, we're gonna go round two here. This is the wedding that you helped me do the prep for, so we'll just roll through it here. This is a decent shot. I kind of don't like the fact that this bridesmaid is like in here blurry like this. I think if she wasn't there, this would be a pretty cool shot. Also, you got to be careful because you're in the mirror there, so things that are hard to notice. This looks pretty good. She looks a touch out of focus, and she looks a touch out of focus. This is why it can be hard shooting at 1.8 or 2.8 sometimes. That's not a terrible shot. I might get a little tighter. Really, the whole action here is on this little girl, so I might actually move closer and get more of her in the shot and less of the stylist in the shot. Looks like same sort of thing here. Oh shoot, I think I just went down. Yeah, like this shot looks pretty cool. Now, what's interesting here is that you actually pulled focus on the stylist and not the little girl. I would go the other way. I would pull focus on the little girl because she's really your subject. She is the object of interest. Not that she's an object, but you know what I mean. This is a pretty good shot. I like the lighting on this. It does look a touch out of focus, which can be kind of tough. We have a tough job as videographers nailing the focus. Um, yeah, I really like that. That's a good shot, though. It's a good composition. I'm not super in love with the picture frame going into her head, but I mean, like, if that's the worst thing about the shot, it's a great shot, right? You have good contrast, you have a dark background. She's really well lit. This is exposed perfectly. White balance is perfect. Overall, this is a really nice shot. We could definitely use something like that. A little shaky here, so once we get you a good tripod, that'll help that. I find a little bit of motion helps stuff like this, so maybe pushing in with the camera a little bit, um, stuff like that. Sorry, Scott's texting me. I'm trying to ignore it here. Okay, all right. So obviously and as a photographer, you know this, you want to be mindful of having other people in the shot. Obviously, Jess walked right into your shot, so there's not much you could do here. But that's something I find easy to forget sometimes. I don't look at the background, so make sure you have an eye on the background when you shoot. This is a really nice shot, though. I like how this one's slightly tighter than before. So my only critique on this is that composition-wise, this is bright, and so it pulls a little attention away from her. Oh, I like that. That was nice. Did you just tilt down here, or did you actually move closer? It looks like you actually moved a little closer with the monopod, maybe? That's a good shot. I like that. I feel like I didn't see that shot before. Love it. I love that you punched in. Man, look at her lips there. They're like so, uh, they're great. She looks great. I love the composition. You have her on the left third there. Cool. And when you look at the camera, you die. Only thing I don't like about this composition wise is just the background. It's just kind of bleh. So if you could maybe move over to the left and get them on a darker background, that would be good. And also more with the light at your back would probably be helpful. I don't really like this shot that much, and it's hard for me to even explain why I don't like it. Maybe because we could have composed her like her face instead of it being right here, maybe up here, but then you cut off the stylist. I don't know. There's something about this that just doesn't feel great. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have shot much of this, or maybe I'd shoot it from a different angle. I don't know. It's hard to say without being there. Usually, I'll just move around until I find an angle I like. I feel bad saying that. Like, this isn't great, and I'm not really sure why it's not great. Man, this is so green. Like this mirror right here. I kind of like this shot. What might make this more interesting is to move behind her so that you can kind of see her in the mirror and also see the back of her head, but without seeing you as the videographer. That can be a little tricky sometimes, but that can be a cool look because then it gives you the feel like you're actually with her. You're her getting ready for the day. Yes. So like I like this shot a lot better. That's super cute, right? She's looking at herself in the mirror. She's smiling. It might be a touch overexposed, but it's hard with the dynamic range. You want to be able to get the blacks here and get the whites on her face. So that's a good shot. I would remember to tell people not to look at you. God, that's so cheesy. Oh man. Um, just drink the alcohol. Come on, ladies. Whatever. Looking at the camera. Cheez Its. This is a cute little shot. That's definitely usable. I'm gonna speed up a little bit here. Aw, so cute. If I was this girl, I'd be like, dude, get your hands off me. I'm trying to eat right now. I'm trying to eat my 7 Cheez-Its. I'd pull focus on Nicole for a shot like this. She is the star. She is way out of focus there. Looks pretty good. Oh, yep, cover your chest up. That's always good. All right, let's see what else we got here. Same sort of thing. This is pretty good. That shot right there, like that's really good. What she just did there, that was awesome. I felt like that was really candid. I don't know why I didn't use that shot in film. I definitely should have included that in the film. Dude, Nicole, stop looking at the camera. She was like one of the worst. She would just like look at the camera right there. See you right at the end. All right, anyway. Not relevant. This is a really cute shot. I like this. This is good. If this camera is steady, we would definitely use this shot. I would pull focus on her curls there, by the way, or her face. But if you pull focus on the curls, it's a little easier to do that and make sure that they're fully in focus. Oh yeah, picking the nose. Nice. Nice. It's kind of hard with little kids. You kind of like videotape them and hope that they do something cute, and a lot of times they don't. So a lot of times we get footage like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a naked girl in the background. Oh, yep. With no context. That just looks funny. Anyway. Oh, to be young and carefree. That was cute. I probably wouldn't put that in a highlight video, but I'm sure couples would love that raw footage. Oh, God. You just look that. That's so gross. Oh, man. Are they like holding her in the air now? What are they doing? I'd try to get a better angle on this if you can. Like, come over here to the left so you can get, you can see her between them. But it'd be hard to get good shots like this. By the time you get there, like, shot's already done. Well, you must have changed your white balance there. I actually like the white balance here a little better than the white balance on this shot. Sometimes that orange can be a little tough to fix in post. Not impossible, but a little tough. This is a cute little shot. Got to get you a nice tripod or hold the monopod steady. These shots are really well exposed, Betsy. I'm very impressed. It can be tough to expose, especially when you got like blown out fronts of dresses, like right here. Like this stuff gets blown out right there on the white and gray dresses, silver dresses. But these are really well exposed. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. Stop looking at the camera. I try to be militant and tell people not to look at the camera when we're videotaping. It just looks weird. It looks great for photography, but this is a really, oh my gosh, look at that. That shot is so cute. This is perfect. That right there. Oh, so good. I think we actually used that in the video. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, perfect. You've inspired me to get that sort of shot later. This shot is just like kind of awkward. Like I think she was posing for Jess, the photographer. If you get tighter in on this and you get a shot of her looking that way and then turning her head this way and looking back in slow motion, that would look pretty good. But I would go tighter. It's definitely awkward because you got like this hanger here. You got this thermometer. You got the bridesmaids there. This is some nice footage that they'll just appreciate of the day of. This is always nice to shoot. I probably wouldn't put it in the highlight video, but man, her shoes look amazing. That looks good. I don't like this little thing right here and the water bottle. I mean, it's like crazy how many things get into the background in our shots. You just got to think about it. Like you think about it with photography too, but you got to keep an eye on it for videography too. I mean, it's easy to move that, and it's easy to move that, and there's very, very well good chance that they're in the background of my shots too. So I don't mean that like as a harsh criticism, but just things to be mindful of. Hey, look at that! I wonder if one of us moved it. See how it's gone in this one? Nice. Yeah, see, maybe you noticed that and that were in the background too. So I would pull focus on the middle person here. It's so hard when you're open wide open. If you can open up to like f5.6 on this, that'd be so nice. But usually you have to shoot like with a higher ISO for that. And you're already kind of noisy like over here. If you look, like this is actually pretty noisy. I don't know what your ISO is here, but sometimes when you get dark rooms like this, the shadows are really noisy. It's kind of annoying. I really like this shot. If it was a touch wider, it would be perfect. Because we have to crop in, right? So like I have to crop in 2.35 to 1. So it's hard for me to get that. But I like this shot. That's good. And maybe we do crop in right here, but then it just looks kind of awkward. I feel like if I can't get the whole bride in the shot, it's tricky. But this room's so cramped. I don't know how you pull that shot off well. Like even if it was me. Look at this stuff on the floor. Driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. This is out of focus. This is also feels slightly out of focus. Maybe your camera just shoots video a little soft. Maybe we need to sharpen it a little bit on the camera. I feel like if you go a little too soft on the camera, then it's hard to recover in post. Here comes Dad for the first time. Composition. I would close this door. Like, I feel like a Hollywood stage setter when I film, right? Like this door I would close. Well, Dad came in through that door, so we can't close that one. Something to keep in mind. Just trying to get you to think like a videographer here. I would, in situations like this, I would grab an 85 millimeter or a 50 millimeter and try to get close up just of them together like that. It's really hard for me to get good shots like this that are posed for video. It's just not as natural. Oh, I think we used this footage. This is really good composition. I would maybe go a touch to the left if you could here, just so we can kind of like see over her shoulder and not like next to her. This is awkward. You feel like you're standing next to her, like you're her sidekick. But if you stand over her, behind her, over the shoulder, then it looks a lot more authentic. Oh shoot, I keep pressing the wrong button here. Oh my God, these girls are so cute. Nicole, you look amazing. Did you just zoom out? Huh. Dude, this girl came in and was so high pitched. It was oh no, it was this girl. It was so obnoxious. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh. This is a really great shot. Look at how smooth and steady your pan is. That is awesome. I think we used this shot in the highlight video. Great shot. Well exposed. Love the white balance. Watch out, Jess. Get out of the picture. This is great. Yeah, I love just keeping the camera rolling. So if something happens or people laugh, God, look at this. This is incredible. This is perfect composition. Perfect. Maybe if you can get over her shoulder, it'd be even better, but love it. Love it. Oh, so we're going to go over here and you got to pull focus on like her or her or her, which it looks like you did, or you're trying to at least. And Jess walked into our shot. Love it. Good B-roll. There's always a potential for things. The white dress is blown out here, so I don't know how to tell you to expose for this. Like, Like, unless a camera has like 20 stops of dynamic range, how are we supposed to expose for this, which is exposed for perfectly without hitting the white dress? It can be hard. Getting that soft lighting can be helpful sometimes in those scenarios. This is cute. Again, pose photos, it's hard to use them in the video. They just don't feel really natural. This shot's kind of boring. Why is this shot boring? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of empty space up here, and there's just like wheelchair access ramp. That's kind of, this is like screaming out, "Hey, pay attention to me." Um, what I would do maybe is if they're outside, like what story is this shot telling? They're waiting for their shuttle. What would be more compelling is to have a camera behind them that shows the shuttle pulling up and having them get on it, which maybe you did. I don't know. Yeah, so here's the shuttle. So I'd go maybe behind him there and then show the shuttle pulling up and them getting behind it. I was trying to tell a story, so the question is, what's the best angle? Where's the best place to position myself to tell the story? I probably wouldn't include something like this in a highlight video unless like they were like notorious for like crazy partying. I'm like, I know the shuttle pulls out here. Where are you coming, shuttle? Probably would include that in highlight. It's just my personal taste. Maybe some people would, but I'm sure they appreciate you documenting that. And that is it for that one. We'll move on to the next one.